Spring is in the air and the butterflies are fluttering. It's time for a little flutter flutter, some flowers, and a flourish. Join me for an alternating flip book, a flip flop book. Flip through. Hey, y'all. I thought it might be fun just to do a little flip through today of a project I was working on as an experiment. And I call this a flutterby book. And you'll see why, or it's an alternating flip book. So a flip flop book. And you can see I just did my little fun closure here, just some brads that I had. So it's not perfect, but I thought it might be fun to flip through it. So we're just going to give it a go here, and I'll let you see it. So just see, my colors were kind of pink and green on this, and you remember, we're going to open it up, and what this does is it opens up alternatingly, left, right, left, right. So here on the front cover, I have a little flip. The other side of that brad was covered up by this. I've used consistent stenciling and colors. I've used like a teal ink and an olive green ink and flowers, butterflies, basically all the way through the whole thing. So that's what we have here. So this, hopefully, I think you could journal here, even though it's pretty dark. I think you could still write on there. You definitely could write here. You could even write here. This is a little card that I did, just so say left and then right. And this is a book page where I covered up the center. I put some graph paper there, and on the other side, did some stamping. The stamping's not perfect, but I did watch Trish over at Crafting Whimsy, and she gave me some really good pointers on stamping, and that helped me out in this. I had to experiment a little bit, but I got better as I went along. So just a stencil here. This is some dot paper out of just a journal book. Kind of lightweight, but it works. I left this side plain. This is out of a book of some old American Girl 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. I kind of wish I hadn't put this piece in here. I didn't feel like it matched when I got done. But like I said, this was just an experiment to see if I could get this flip-flop back and forth thing. And you can see what I'm talking about. I say like a butterfly book. It's like, this is like wings, see? So anyway, this is also graph paper. Did a little stamping here. It didn't always come out because I did my stamping and my stenciling after I had the book already glued together. So that was one reason why it was problematic. So we'll flip right. I'm kind of making this for a friend. I decided in the middle to make this for a friend who really loves butterflies. And I just put some funny things in here I thought she'd like. Cut this off. It's butterfly bingo. So this is a card where I covered up the back. This was originally from a pack of how to care for different kinds of roses. These cards. It had the names of the roses. It had all this written information on the back. So I just cut some decorative pieces of paper, glued on the back. I took this crochet pieces that I've cut apart. I just stapled that on there. So that's all that is. This is from a calendar page, just some die cuts that I had. Again, just some fun things like butterfly words, word search, and word scramble. It's just on regular old copy paper, so the corners keep wanting to bend. If I was going to do this again, of course I do a little bit different, but I just wanted to share with you guys. So that is backed with another piece of this dot paper. Did some stamping. I just did some marker around the edge, put washi tape that I glued in. This is another piece of that paper from the American Girl thing, but I like this one. I think it's cool. I put these pages in with straps that go around. Then here's just a spread. I like the way this looked because it's kind of cohesive. I like that. So then we get flip left again. Again, we still have that kind of cohesiveness. Flip right. Then this is an envelope. I just did a little card here. I didn't like what was on the back, so I covered that up, put a little stamp. These are off of a little paper pad, just a little notepad. And so you're going to see several of those in here, and I just tore those off, glue them in. The other side of the envelope here, just a dimensional sticker, a piece of that scrapbook paper. Took this, just a printed. This is Embroidery Flowers from Luise Heinzl. This was actually, the backing of this was a piece where I was using it to put under pages and things where I was stenciling and stamping. And then I just added to it, cut it out, and used that as a background for this little graphic, which is really pretty. I did a little bit of stenciling on the back there. I have another card here, just a plain note card. I made an altered paper clip this way. All right, just a doily underneath here, a little stenciling. Stamped a butterfly on the doily. So we have that. And just the paper clip, that was fun. It's trying to be difficult. All right, and then this is another calendar page. This stuff is really thin. You can see it's pretty flimsy. There was some writing on the calendar, so I just covered it up with the graph paper. I stamped a butterfly. I stamped some leaves here. There's another piece of that notepad paper. Again, one of those cards. Wasn't thrilled about what it said on this side, but like the other side, so put that in. You flip that. I've got kind of a matching little journal card there from that same paper collection. This was out of a book that I harvested. It's a piece of vellum. And I did just some light stamping. Can you see it on camera there? There's just a little bit. This looks really cool. And it doesn't want to really stamp on there really good, but it just gives the shadow. And like here, it's just, I think it's just so pretty, this and that. Here, instead of stenciling, I used stamps. They didn't come out exactly clear, but I kind of like the faded look. I think it looks cool. So we're flipping right again. Flipping left is a matching page with the straps like that other one. Again, some stamping here, places that you can write and whatever. This is just a printable that I had hanging around. So I did that. I did 2 of those notepad strips. So this is again from that American Girl book. Little sticker I stuck there. This was really random. Like I said, it was just experimenting, but I just thought it would be fun to flip through. Again, just stamping butterflies, little stickers. Here's another one of those cards from those roses collection, and I did this on the back. Again, use the crochet. Just use staples to attach that crochet on there. And I'm leaving this so you can see something that matches. This is another one of those calendar pages. I did a little bit of stenciling right here. Another dimensional sticker. I don't know. I picked those up at some discount store somewhere. And then this, I love the stamping on this calendar back here. And this was just a little notepad. That's where this one came from. This one was torn at the top. So I just cut it off and used it on the back of that card. And I just glued the rest of the notepad directly in here. And so, yeah, this is a flip-flop book or a flutterby book. So we go back and forth, go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, flip-flop, back and forth, flutterby. So it's fun. It's pretty fun, like this. And put the tab back on. And then on the back, all of that is put on a base, and then all the pages are attached around the sides to the base. And then you have to cover the back, make it like this, so that you have some sort of back on it. So you can see how this back is peeking out all along there. And I thought it was fun. I thought it was a fun experiment. And I hope that you enjoyed the flip through. And it's been great for you guys to be here with me, even for this short video. And I wish you peace and wholeness in your life. Shalom, y'all. I'll see you again soon.